Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm doing a few things to my wagon. I'm restoring the headlights using Cerakote Headlight Restoration kit, and I'm also restoring the trim. And if you've seen my previous video, I used the solution finish, which I really liked, so I will be doing that. And I'm gonna be doing a chrome delete, which is gonna be the most time consuming, and it's gonna be my first time doing it, so hopefully it turns out well. So let's get started. So I'm starting off with my chrome delete because it's very time consuming. As you can see, I removed my door cards. I'm sure if you have an older BMW, you already know how to remove them because of the window regulators, but it's pretty basic, pretty simple. 4 screws, they pop right out. I also removed my mirror just to go ahead and like get in that corner really well. And I also will be restoring that little corner, so just to make sure and get every single angle nice and perfect, you know. So before I get started, I did purchase a 3M satin black vinyl. I have everything pre-cut. I will go ahead and list everything down below, dimensions and things like that, so just check the description. I also want to show you what it looks like before. I don't know if you can see, but it has a lot of little like scratches, holes that do not come off. So aside from it, I just don't like chrome, but aside from that, that is why, because that looks ugly. So we have these. You want to work in small sections, okay? Because I did the other side and it's just work in small sections. So you want to go ahead and leave a little extra, like, how much would you say? Like maybe this much? Because we are going to be folding it in. So just make sure you leave a little extra. And then before you unstick it all, just make sure you're going straight as well. And kind of lay it down as you go. Excuse my big thumb. Also, if you mess up, it's pretty easy to kind of handle, so just go ahead and maneuver it around. So now you kind of want to just feel it out, because we are going to be cutting the top and the bottom, so you kind of want to make like an indentation and just kind of stick it as well. If you get any little bubbles, you can kind of just push them out. And now we cut. You want to be very careful because you don't want to cut through the paint, I guess, or whatever, but just be careful. Also, you don't want to cut too close because we're tucking it in, okay? So just feel it out. I don't know what to tell you. Okay, if you can see, there's a little excess of the vinyl, which is perfect because we can just tuck it in. It did come with this little card, so you just pretty much just kind of insert it and tuck it in. You can slide it through if you want, but sometimes it kind of unsticks. So do as you please. So once again, just feel like you can kind of feel like a little gap. You want to cut right in between there. On this little corner, you just want to pull tight and just kind of stick it. It's not going to look perfect, honestly, but I mean, it doesn't bother me. But if it bothers you, then I don't know. Don't do it. And now we talk. We're done with this. We're just going to repeat the same process with the rest of the trim. Looking like so far. I can't close the door yet, but looks pretty good. I just have to do the top now. This is probably going to be the most difficult section to work with, but I went ahead and I pre-cut something that looks like it. So this is the next day, and I'm pretty much done with the chrome delete. This is what it looks like. Came out pretty good. There was obviously some little sections that were not so great, but I think overall nobody's gonna notice unless they're like so I think it's pretty nice. Now I'm gonna be restoring my trim. I did that in another video, I believe, for my sedan, but I will show you a little side by side once I'm done, but I'm gonna be restoring the whole trim. So like I mentioned, I already did this in a previous video, but you're pretty much just gonna apply it to the microfiber towel. Apply and then take it off, I think maybe within 1 minute, and then I'll show you side by side. So here's a little side by side. Obviously, this is the new one. This one. I think that is a pretty drastic difference for me. Make sure to wipe everything off really well, or it will create streaks. So I'm gonna do the rest of the car. I am completely done with the whole trim. I also did the roof rack, which I'm thinking of removing, but this is what it looks like. This looks amazing. It was almost white. Pretty schnazzy. I did this bottom. I don't know if you can tell, but it looks amazing. And now the headlights. Now I'm doing my headlights. You usually want to mask off this down here, but since I am going to be removing this, I don't really care for it. This is what I'm going to be using. So we got this stuff. It has numbers on here, if you can tell, of like all the steps, but we have 8 packets of, what is this thing called again? Oxidation remover. So for each light, 4 and 4. We got a little palm sander with some discs. That's an ugly word, discs, and some gloves. And then we have ceramic coating. And you can scan for an instructional video, but I don't need that. Sweet. Oh, damn it. That was not cool. Step 1, oxidation remover. Obviously, just gonna wipe. It smells fantastic. Oh, wow, looks good already. Step number 2. So it comes with 2 sanding discs, 2000 and then 3000. Yeah. So I'm gonna do obviously 2000 first and work my way up, and it's like a little Velcro situation. And they're dry, so I will be applying water. And that's pretty much it. Make sure you keep it nice and moist. You gotta keep on applying water. So after you dry everything, you can see where you missed, which if you can see, I missed down here because you can tell the difference. Oops. So just keep on sanding. Make sure you apply your water. So before we move on to the third and final step, you want to make sure that it's completely dry. So I'm grabbing a dry microfiber towel and just getting it nice and dry. Step number 3, the last and final. This is the ceramic clear coating, and you want to do single strokes. You don't want to be wiping like this, okay? So just try to go either up and down or whatever, or side to side. Okay, so obviously this looks amazing, but let's see. This is disgusting. Okay, so I'm pretty much done with everything. The headlights look amazing, 100 times better. The trim, amazing as well. And the best part is that I believe everything, including the solution, was probably, wait, no. I'll link everything down below, but I think it was around $60. We love a budget-friendly build, so yeah, I'm very happy with all of it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Until next time.